Hello there, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Virgo for the week starting the 16th of July. And we have some quite full-on astrology this week. We have a T-square, we have a cardinal grand cross, and another T-square and a new moon. What does it all mean? It means the universe is shining a light in all the contradictions in your life. It's bringing them to the surface. You may tussle with yourself. You may say to yourself, what is these contradictions in me and how can I shift them? Or you might drive yourself crazy arguing with yourself about the right direction to go in. For you, your T-square is Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, in the 8th house of sex, death, obsession and intensity. There's a part of you that might feel something really intensely, but that is squaring Pluto, the Lord of Transformation, who is in much more flippity-gibbet, joyful 5th house. So Pluto may be saying, forget that dark kind of stuff that obsesses you and ties you up in knots. Come with me, Pluto, Lord of the Underworld, and for once I'm going to be light-hearted and bring you childlike joy and creativity. But that is also squaring Mars in the 2nd, so part of you may be going, I cannot have childlike joy and creativity and a lovely romance. I must be very, very sensible. Yes, and I must look towards my 2nd house, which wants financial security, and that is opposite Uranus in the 8th house, who's saying, no, I want to take you on a very naughty adventure. So you can imagine it's quite exhausting finding all these different parts within yourself and looking at it and going, oh my God, that's true. There's a part of me that likes obsession and likes kind of getting caught up in the shadow. And then there's another part of me that wants to break free from that. And how am I going to find the cohesive whole of my very being? Well, if that wasn't enough, the Cardinal Grand Cross has the moon in the 11th house. Now, the moon in the 11th house may say to you, look to your friends. Intuitively, friendships are trying to give you a message. But that's opposing the Pluto in the 5th and Uranus in the 8th and Mars in the 2nd. So you might think, well, I'm listening to this friend, but then I've got this idea about myself. And, you know, anyway, Pluto wants me to have a good time. The general movement and feeling of this is that you have to go silently within yourself, acknowledge your shadow, love your shadow, understand your shadow, but don't necessarily repeat your shadow. Allow yourself to have a good time and look at your inner voice. Do not criticize yourself this week. Love yourself. Accept that we are all flawed creatures on earth. And that, in a way, is the beauty of our personality. You know, that's the joy. That's why we're here in the University of Life, to try and bring together our soul and to unravel the problems of our split spirit. This week, you really have a good chance. And the new moon could bring an answer. And the new moon is in your 11th house. It's saying the key is your friendships. Look towards your past friendships. Look towards your future friendships and allow yourself to redefine your friendships, how you view your friendships, and step through to being liberated so that you are not held back by friendship, but you are enhanced by friendship. And most importantly, you're being your own best friend. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.